Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Deep Rock Galactic. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. So today we're doing the deep dive, codenamed Creeping Field. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. First stage of the deep dive has lethal enemies, 2 alien eggs. Alien eggs, of course, you're going to look for that organic material on the sides of the level, and it'll pulse red. You'll want to dig into it towards that red light, and it'll get right to the egg. Additionally, you're going to do a full salvage mission with 3 mini mules, so you'll have your work cut out for you. And, of course, you have lethal enemies. Lethal enemies means that the bugs are going to do more melee damage, so you're going to want to keep them at arm's length whenever possible. So I say you have your work cut out for you because enemies tend to pop up when you're trying to repair the mini mules, and of course they don't like it when you take their eggs for some odd reason. So every time you grab an egg, not only are there going to be a spawn of enemies, but you could also have a swarm of enemies. And with a 50-50 chance, I would say, for each egg, one of the eggs is going to spawn a swarm. Now, the mini mules you'll look for and listen for the ping and the green pulsing light. You'll be able to find them, scan them, and then you can look on your terrain scanner for the legs, or just kind of look around for them. If you can't find them, you can always check your terrain scanner and look for them. But get those legs reattached, and of course, like I said, keep your eyes open for enemies that are going to pop up during this phase. Right around the time that you grab your first leg for the mini mule, they'll start popping up. Just repair it then, once you have all the legs reattached, and you're good to go. Once you have all the alien eggs and all the mini mules ready to go, then you're ready, right? No, not quite. You have to repair the uplink to the derelict drop pod, which is a zone control. You just have to stay within the bubble. As long as you do, the progress will continue to go up. The more people that are in the bubble, the faster it'll go, and if no one's in the bubble, then you'll start losing progress. If you get down to 0%, then you fail and you'll have to restart the deep dive. Once you get up to 100%, then you're done with that part of the mission. You're on to the next part, which of course is refueling. So they'll send in a refuel pod somewhere. You'll be able to see kind of a flashing green light. Reattach it from the fuel pod to the little green port on the drop pod, and then get your defenses ready once again. Just like the last time, you have a zone control, stay within that circle, and you're going to have enemies coming after you. And you want to keep them out of the circle, not because they're going to reduce your progress, but because they're going to reduce your life. And because it's lethal enemies, any melee damage is going to be severely increased, which is going to cause problems keeping you alive. Once it's refueled, then you're ready to go. Almost. You have to wait another 90 seconds in order for the drop pod to power up, and then you can go. So you can run around the level. Just know that once the door opens, you will only have 1 minute to get inside the drop pod before it leaves. So when you're getting close, maybe make your way back there. And there we go. We're all done with the first stage. On to the second stage. Now this is a good time to point out that the deep dive is a 3-stage raid-like environment with you can do by yourself with your buddy Bosco, or with up to 3 other friends, match-made or pre-made. Alright, so on to the second stage of the deep dive. This time around, we've got alien eggs and mini mules. So it's just the flipped around version of the last one. So unlike normal missions where you have one objective and one side objective, you've got two main objectives or two mandatory objectives. Just like before, alien eggs, look for that organic material, dig towards the red light. Mini mules, they're going to pulse green. You're going to look for them and listen for them because they'll ping when you get close to them. And of course, when you grab each of the alien eggs, now this time around you've got 2 mini mules and 4 alien eggs. But unlike the last time, this is not a full salvage mission. This is a full egg hunt. So you don't have to repair and refuel your drop pod. No. All you have to do is get those mini mules back up and running again. So you can scan it. You don't have to scan it if you already know where the legs are at. That just makes it easier because they will light up a little bit brighter and they'll pulse slightly. And then of course they'll also be on the train scanner. Now as you're going through these missions, make sure that you're looking out for gold and nitra. There aren't any region-specific minerals like in normal missions. There's only gold and nitra unless you find a hoarder.
All eggs collected.
Gold, of course, will add to your credits at the end of the deep dive. Nitra will keep you flush with ammo and also health, grenades, traversal tools, etc. So once you have all the alien eggs and the mini mules, all you have to do is call in the drop pod and make your way out. Now at this point, you have two choices. You can either go towards where the drop pod is, or where you think the drop pod is, or you can follow the mule back to the drop pod. It's whatever you want to do. If you follow the mule, the good news is that you'll eventually get back. The bad news is that the mule can go up sheer vertical cliff faces, whereas you don't have any jetpacks or anti-grav boots. Now additionally, this level also has shield disruption, so you don't have any shields that will regenerate over time. You only have your health, so every ping against your health will get you that much closer to death. So call in resupplies to add to your health and look out for that red sugar. And that's it for stage number 2. Look at us go, already over halfway done. Just one more stage left. And of course this is a good time to point out that one of the main reasons to do the deep dive is for those matrix cores. Give you weapon overclocks, weapon skins, and of course cosmetics. Third stage of the deep dive has you doing a drill dozer mission. That's right, that's the Amaran Heartstone. Looking for the Amaran Heartstone and 2 mini mules. So this week we've got lots of alien eggs, lots of mini mules, and then of course the dozer. At some point you're going to run out of fuel, so you're going to need to grab the canisters and look for the oil shale that's littered around the level. Now don't forget, you need to protect and repair the drill dozer or Doretta. Now once you grab the canister, it'll only work on the oil shale, and you'll need 2, possibly 3 deposits in order to fill it up, depending on how big the deposits are. While you're looking for oil shale, also keep your eyes open for nitra and gold. Each chunk of gold, one piece of gold I should say, is about 3 credits at the end in terms of the deep dive. Now don't forget, you're still looking for mini mules. You won't be able to finish the level until you get those back up and running again. So scan it, and then of course you can check your train scanner for wherever the legs are at. Be on the lookout for enemies that are going to be coming after you. For some reason, they don't want you to take the mini mules. They want the mini mules all for themselves. Little trophies or some such. Like I said, once you scan it, you can check the terrain scanner and you can see where those legs are at if they seem to be hiding. And then all you have to do is repair. Now once you have both mini mules repaired and the drill dozers at the Heartstone, you can start cracking it open. And this is a 4-phase battle getting into that Heartstone, with each phase bringing something a little bit different to the party, making it a little bit more challenging or different, and of course swarms of enemies no matter what you're doing. So keep your eyes open for those swarms of enemies. Keep the drill dozer repaired. You have 3 sections of the drill dozer. As long as one section is alive and you stay alive, then you're good to go. If everyone on the team goes down, or the drill dozer loses all 3 sections of health, then it's game over, and you'll have to restart the deep dive from stage 1. But once you have everything, call in the drop pod and get out. Maybe think about bringing Doretta back with you. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Stick around! I made a platform. Flares recharging. Platform created. Bam! I'm gonna kill you all!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes. Nitro has been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound. The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Stay by my side, Bosco! We're not...
Retrieving escape pod.
Hi! Let's rock and stone!
PlayStation